There's something that's been bothering me for a while.
There's always something bothering you.
You ever wonder why these inmates are being held here, in this tower?
See, inmates.
Why is it that they get treated differently than the rest of the special sector? And do you ever see those traps they set up to discourage inmates from escaping?
It's beyond my pay grade to be asking questions like that. But if you ask me, they're probably criminals they really don't want people finding out about.
What? You mean like they're bloodthirsty murderers or something? That red-haired prisoner doesn't look like one, though. He congratulated me when I told him my wife gave birth.
I don't mean just murderers. A long time ago, a prisoner with an iron mask was held here. They said it was a royal who lost the fight for the throne.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be fooled by appearances. That red-haired guy's probably got a history too.
Does that mean he's a high-profile prisoner?
No, high-profile inmates belong in the special sector downstairs, like you said. Come on, enough with the chatter. Let's finish up the rounds.
We've got a promise with Marius to keep. Hopefully he's still in the chapel today. It's very much like, I'm still in that mindset of like, why is there a primordial here? Does that signify? It's that case of like, right, so, if we're going with the idea that the monstrums are recreations, fakes of actual people still inside the prison, how are they creating those fakes? Are they just like doll? Are they constructs? Are they something else? Are they made from something? Because then it comes to the question of like, so okay, if they're made from something, if they're like how they're made, probably is the same way the primordial exists. That's the only thing that makes sense in my head right now. It's like, so if we can figure out how the primordial was made, I feel like we know how the monstrums were made. That's all I've got so far, but how that ties into the fact that all orphans or doll, I don't know. Still missing a few key elements, I feel. Again, it's that thing of like, Falcom have left me with more questions. The questions are the answers to the questions I previously had. It's like, that's why I like you, Falcom. That's why I like you. It's like, you solve a mystery by presenting me with another mystery. It's like, thank you. I quite enjoy that. We gotta go lower, so... It's gotta be this way, right? Some of the music is very oddly fitting in strange about ways, I'd say. You wouldn't expect it, but it does. Yawn. I want another good look at that picture over there. Thank you very much. Alley-oop. Oh. Hey there, Adol. We meet again. I came as promised. You don't say. I've been looking forward to this, you know? Let's get right to it. Remember those access passes I mentioned last time? You're gonna need one if you plan on getting around here in the special sector. As long as you've got a pass on you, the guards won't suspect a thing. How am I supposed to get one? It's going to be a bit of a hassle, but there should be a way. See, there's this inmate here in the special sector. Let's just call him an exchanger. Getting his help on this is your best bet. You already won, actually. Sounds like one gutsy inmate. Well, he's not in here for being a law-abiding citizen, you know? Apparently the guards have been paid off enough to turn a blind eye to his dealings. First thing to know, he only accepts prospective exchanges in person. In other words, you're going to need to find him yourself over at the salon, alright? Once you think you found him, it instantly gives you the code word. Sounds like a cautious man. Well, I would be too, if I were the one running the risks. Which one goes better with tea, sugar, or jam? Sugar. Once he asks you that, you're going to respond with brandy. Brandy? No, that's not the correct answer, though. Maybe that's why. That's the code word that tells him you're there for business. From there, the rest is up to you. Sound like a plan, Adol? I'll see what I can do. Great. I'm sure you'll pull it off just fine out there, Adol. This sector's linked to all sorts of places. The communal cells, the penal labor mines. Having an access pass will make things that much more convenient for you. Anyway, just be patient until he strikes up a conversation with you. As for me, I'll be taking a little doze off here till you get back with the good news. It's like, right, let's get a good look at this picture. Because it is like, oh, I thought there was a wing behind her, like a solitary wing, almost like the opposite of what Aprilis has. I was thinking like she had a white wing on her left, but like Aprilis we know has a black wing on her right. But no, it's just the chair behind her. But it's like, is that a child or a doll? My suspicion is it's a doll because doll exists, but what else we got around? Is that even relevant, or that just seems like an actual picture from the reels? That one's significant. I mean, you can just feel how significant that is to the actual plot. That's clearly Aprilis. Can I press that? That feels like a button. Feels very much like a button. So acquire a VIP pass. Where? Over there. And look at some of the pictures around the place, because it's like if one picture's relevant, maybe others are as well. Some of these just look real. You could get them from like maybe like Renaissance France, you can get some of these pictures and stuff like that. Horse from Nord. The lion. Griffin. Just wondering if there's anything relevant here that could be significant. Like the fact we see the other pictures I've seen around the place, all over the place, apart from that one that's clearly Aprilis. Like, The man gave Adol a silent once over, but nothing more. Okay. You. Let me ask you something. Which one goes better with tea, sugar or jam? I mean, I've only got those choices. Brandy, then. Good choice. You're just as easy to pick out as I've been told. Come with me. I'll hear what you have to say. The name's Bracht. Bracht the Exchanger. Bratchet? Could be Bratchet. We'll go with Bracht. Don't bother introducing yourself. The identities of those I deal with are of little importance to me. What matters is if they've got anything valuable enough worth exchanging for. Quid pro quo. That's my ironclad rule. You want something, you gotta give something. Let me just ask you this. What is it you're after here? I want an access pass. Hey, keep your voice down. You do know what you're saying, right? Got all sorts of unsavory types here. I won't be asking why you need it. The thing is, an access pass is almost like a form of identification here. So naturally, there ain't a lot of them out in circulation. I can get you your pass, but I'll need something of equal value in return. It'll have to be something rare, something you wouldn't normally find here in the prison. Can you just put it on my tab? Sorry, kid, I can't give credit. It's quid pro quo or nothing. If you don't have something of equal value to trade, procure it. Understood, I'll do just that. Good to know you're quick on the uptake. If there's one thing you do have in your possession right now, it's information. There's a fella here who knows how to put a price on a good piece of intel. Find him, and the two of you just might be able to work something out. Now be off of you, kid. Chop chop. I like it. Is this a thing, by the way? Like, ye 7, basically. Like, is this like, sort of like back and forth, like what we had with Dana. Is that a thing there as well? Because I like this. Like, it's two different elements, 2 bits of gameplay, 2 different things. It's like, I like that they've kept this in this, but I don't know if it's a trait of previous Ys games before what I played as well. So that's a genuine question there. Pardon me, Sonny, but you wouldn't happen to be searching for something, would you? I've heard talk about a red-haired newcomer slipping in and out of the chapel, you see. Are you the informant? Well now, good on you for figuring that out. Well, you're the only one who had an exclamation above their head. My name is Gosh, but folks around here know me better as the informant, who seem to be going through a spot of trouble. Am I right? In prison, mate, yeah. I may not have exactly what you want, but I do have something of equal value. I trust you catch my meaning? Can't trust you at all. What do you want? What else could an informant want but information? If you can present me with intel privy only to you, I'll give you your item of equal value. About the layout of the watchtower. The watchtower? Referring to the one located in the corner of the special sector, I presume. Intel on an off-limits area like that would be quite valuable indeed. Or it would be, if anyone cared to know. Sorry, but no dice. What about info on the interrogator? Ah, talking about that haughty snob of a lass, aren't you? Yeah, the one I saw running previously. I have had a good deal of inmates requesting particulars about her. Very well, you piqued old Gosh's interest. I'll take whatever you know. You told Gosh everything you knew about Ingrid. I see. So her name is Ingrid, and she's here on direct orders from Rome. Yes. This is useful information. Useful information indeed. But if I may ask one thing, how do I know it's reliable? Should this prove false, my reputation as an informant would plummet. How do you plan to guarantee the credibility of this so-called scoop? I can't guarantee anything. Information without trust is as good as worthless, that much is obvious. This won't be enough to earn you any compensation, I'm afraid. How about if I vouch for him? Haha, you? I'll stake my word on his. Is that credibility enough for you? I don't know. Shouldn't you just met this redhead ladder yourself? Why go so out of your way to vouch on his behalf? You know full well the way I operate as an informant. That I do. You, of all people, should be able to tell right away whether someone is lying, no? It's like, Marius, you're throwing off my thoughts in my head, because it's very much like, you who I think you are. And if you are, what does that mean? After all, an informant who can't tell lies from truth is hardly one worthy of trust. Well, of course I can. Don't think you can sell me short just because I'm old. I knew the lad was telling the truth from the moment he opened his mouth. Oh, you did, huh? Alright. There's no room for doubt anymore. Thanks to your wheedling. Here you are, Sonny. Due compensation for the tip-off. You receive a small box. Within that box is a premium cigar sourced from Bretagne. Ah, yes, good. My sources say one of the nobles in the special sector has been requesting one. I have no doubt in my mind Bratchet will jump at the chance to snatch it up. Thank you very much. You really are a peculiar one. I had you pegged as a man of dignity, but I realize now that you're just a patsy. You'll have to play your cards better if you plan on making it in here. Phew, not a moment too soon, huh? You were taking longer than I expected, so I figured I'd come check on you. Guess I just ended up meddling in things, though, huh? Nah, I almost got ripped off there. You think so? Somehow I get the feeling you would have managed on your own anyway. At any rate, this should be enough to get you that access pass. Once you do, then we can really start getting down to business to defeat the Huns. Had to come up eventually, didn't it? Where are we going? Just go back. Follow my yellow line. It's like that's where I need to go before the yellow line vanishes. Quickly! I must. No, it's disappearing. Erased from existence. Well, I can see the exclamation, so it's fine now. I'm still doing it. Oh, you're back. So, what did you bring? It's gotta be at least moderately valuable, or the exchange is off. You present the premium cigar to Brashet. I'll believe it. Is that a premium Britain cigar you got there? How you managed to pry it out of that old miser's hands, I'll never know. Getting a hold of these outside the prison is hard enough as it is. Valuable enough for you? I'll say, there's an upper-class inmate who's been wanting one of these for a while now. You'll hear no complaints from me. Here, you've earned this. Yes! By the way, have you heard anything about any inmates disappearing from the prison? Did they break out? I'm talking more than just a few people here, kid. And you know this place ain't easy to bust out of. How about this then? You ever hear of a place called the Restricted Sector? It sounds familiar. That's so. Maybe you've heard one of the rumors going around recently. Apparently, only a special few knights and soldiers are allowed in and out of it. Word is that all the folks who up and vanished ended up taken there. Of course, rumors like that are gold a dozen here. Feels weird. But we can't be too careful. If you need anything else, you know where to find me and what to say. Nice doing business with you, kid. So, what back to Marius? Is he back in the chapel? Oh, he's over there.
The audacity!
The audacity! I don't use Audacity, mate. I've got Adobe Audition. Not many people will get that joke. Not many people will get it. Some will. So, good on you for getting that joke. 5 points. Hey there, Adol. I take it you're the proud new owner of a special sector access pass now? Well, the prison's full of zany characters. Put a bunch of criminals together and you're bound to get some oddballs. More importantly, you should be able to get around better now that you have a pass. So, what's Adol the Red got next on his agenda? I'd like a better idea of what's going on. Spoken with the calm sensibilities of a true adventurer. Like I mentioned before, this prison is chock full of mysteries to unravel. We should work on gathering intel before taking any decisive action. Why don't we split up for a while and see what we can find out? Sounds good. Glad you get it. Won't stand out too much if we work as a pair. Plus, I figure you'll have a better time going at it on your own. Alright, on the same page then. Let's get to it. We can rendezvous at the chapel if things start going south. Best of luck, my friend. I'll be seeing you in a bit. Go here then, over there. You want to go to the courtyard? That's not one I hear every day. But I won't stop you if you want a breather. Just let me verify your access pass first. Ah, yes, sir, here you are. Present your access pass. Checks out. Proceed. We Roman soldiers are stationed in this central wing, too. So don't try anything funny, alright? What do you mean by funny? I need specifics there. The music changed. It's quite dire. I'd recognize that mop of red hair anywhere. An unfamiliar inmate addresses you. Oh, so you're gonna play dumb, huh? You remember damn well who I am. How are you roaming about for? Don't tell me you have an access pass. Inmate 163. No talking during labor hours. Unless you fancy yourself a long visit to solitary. Wait, this guy's the one who set me up. Raise another stink, and I'll see to it you get another few shifts to enjoy. Am I understood? You there. You have the proper authorization, I assume? You present your access pass. Alright, move along then. You may have a pass, but that doesn't give you permission to cause any trouble. Gotta be kidding me. What did I do to deserve this? Sorry, inmate 163. Didn't mean it. Sorry. I'll let him in a bit of hot water there. Oh dear. He's not going to be happy with us later on, is he? He'll be the final boss, that's what's going to happen. We should have been kind to him. This appears to be the central tower. You can see the regular inmates being readied for penal labor a ways away. I need the loo! You spot the man you met when you first arrived in Balduq, the warden of the prison. Some sort of problem must have arisen, from the look of it. Perhaps following him will lead you to information that will help you escape. Possibly. What mind me? Ooh, fancy door. The restricted sector lies ahead. Those without permission are barred from entry. A sturdy lock is fitted on the door, but it seems to have been unlatched. Did the prison warden head this way? Open the door. Is this wise? Is this wise? We're gonna end up dead. So what's down there? I see. So this is the restricted sector, huh? You think it's true that all those missing inmates were actually brought here? From the look of it, even the Romans have a tough time getting in. Why is Warden Belga here? That's a good question too. Balduq prison was seized from Glia by the Roman army. I get that it's the garrison who assigns the knights their guarding duties. But what we're seeing here is pretty at odds with what we've heard. Hey Adol, don't suppose there's any chance we could get ourselves inside? I mean, we've made it this far. I'd like to see just what they're keeping in there. I was just thinking just the same. Thought you'd say that. Great minds really do think alike, huh? Highly doubt we'll be able to sneak in from the front. Why don't we try looking around? See if we can find another way in. Okay. The Hieroglyph Knights are standing guard. You shouldn't get any closer than necessary.
There's a door northwest of the courtyard. If there is a way in, it'll be through there.
Where am I? There. And there it is. Security's pretty sparse, too. The air vent I mentioned is in the warehouse at the penal labor site. just past the door. In all likelihood, it should connect right to the restricted sector, given its location. Let's go check it out. Let's. Boing, boing. Oh, expecting another boing. Haha. There's an air vent hidden beneath the storage containers. We got our blind spot. No one ever bothers with proper patrols in here. This air vent should have another one just like it on the other end. Might be our in to the restricted sector. It's worth a try in any case. Clear the way. Alright, let's get this over with before someone spots us. I expected there to be like already inside sort of thing. Go through the air vent. Phew, that was a bit of a squeeze. Looks like my hunch was right. We've made it into the restricted sector without too much trouble. There's still guards on watch.
Then...
Fair point. Let's tread lightly looking around.
This place looks different from the other sectors. It's missing that... prison... This must be the archives.
Interesting. Mm-hmm.
Balduq Fortress? Looks like time's really taken its toll on this thing.
What are the red, like, veins? I mean, you could say, like, it's the water supply. It doesn't feel like it, does it? Also, what's the giant X?
It's ancient. Must be a map of Balduq long before it became a prison city.
And match it up with what we know. Don't know. Might need to go like back to the map to see where this is, because you can see where the Colosseum is. So it's off to the right of the prison is this giant X. But why?
These lines leading away from the fortress must be the old escape routes. There are parts of this map that are too damaged to make out, though.
How do you use this to escape?
Not a bad idea, Adol. Maybe the escape routes are still intact. One leading from the special sector. Ah! There's one connecting the Jillian mines and the cemetery. Adol, doesn't it strike you as odd? The prison's underground layout should have been unknown. That means that this map is...
Enough! I demand to know!
What's that about?
Sounds like an argument.
It certainly doesn't sound like friendly banter.
Like I was saying, people will grow suspicious if these unwarranted arrests persist. On top of that, I've been hearing reports of giant monsters in the prison. Upon investigation, I found that your restricted sector was at the center of it all. Some reports even claim that inmates are being taken there.
That is interesting indeed.
Don't play dumb with me, Shadowlord. The Hieroglyph Knights have accomplished much. That's the only reason you were allowed to continue preserving the peace in Balduq. But it's become apparent that your Hieroglyph Knights have crossed the line. I expected you to be more prudent in the absence of the Governor General. My understanding is that the restricted sector was established 7 years ago. It was during this time that you founded the Glean chapter of the Hieroglyph Knights. I will ask you again, Master Shadowlord. What is it that you're planning here?
75 points. You pass. You are every bit the virtuous man you have always been, Belger. It is admirable, considering you were assigned to Glia due to your friction with your superiors.
What? How do you know about that?
Detain him.
Finally showing your true colors, are you? You can't do this, Shadowlord. What are you gonna do with me?
It is your moment, Belger, to prove your worth to whom the sovereignty of this land truly belongs to. Glia.
This is treason!
After you are processed, you will be returned to Rom. And then Balduq. No, Glia will finally be returned to its people.
I don't like the sound of that. I'm pretty sure we heard something we definitely shouldn't have. That was Warden Belger of the Roman Empire they just detained in there, right?
I thought Belger was the scheming one.
One thing's for sure. The Knights are instigating a coup as we speak. Anyway, let's get back to the special sector. We didn't hear anything at all. Whew, what a day.
What a day indeed.
I hear a lot of rumors, but I never would have guessed the Knights were planning a coup.
I'm not dreaming, am I?
I wish this was only a dream. But there's no question they're planning on overthrowing them one way or another. They've already struck the first blow by capturing the Roman prison warden. It's probably safe to say that Shadowlord has been planning this for a long time. It's against my better judgment, but I can't turn a blind eye to this. I am a Roman after all. I need to find a way to report this to the Governor General. Sorry, Adol, but like it or not, you're part of this too now.
I don't mind at all.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're enjoying yourself.
Maybe.
That reminds me, shouldn't you be worried someone might notice that you're gone from your cell?
Marius is right. It's nearly time for the rounds. It'd be best to head back soon.
If the Knights are in control now, then things are going to change around here. We need to tread carefully from now on. Come back to the special sector only when you know it's safe.
Chapter 5, The Raging Bull's Treasure, End. My Nox! Oh, very well, I'll take it.